What's up, YouTube? ERT back at it again with another video. As you guys saw by the title, we did not take a trade today. And before I get started on the video, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. We're currently at like 47 out of 1,000. And I'll appreciate it if you guys subbed. Without being said, let's dig in. So, dude, it's been 3 days. We have not traded, and that's tough. I'm joking. I don't care, to be honest with you. I haven't seen a setup. So, on the 4 hour, I marked out these 4 hour highs, 4 hour lows here, 4 hour lows here. Now, on the hourly, this is what it looks like. We're on ES right now, but on NQ is really what I was looking on. Same thing, hourly highs here, which these hourly highs are London highs, and then these two 4 hour lows, right? These are 4 hour highs as well. So after that, actually, let me show you guys so you guys see it. As you guys can see, these are London highs. Same thing on ES, London highs. Turn this off. Okay. So after that, I get on the charts at 9. So at 9, I'm basically trying to see what market is doing, right? Trying to see if it's respecting areas, if it isn't, if it is, like what's going on, right? Trying to understand the market. So when I get on, I see that we have absolutely basically nothing, right? We don't even have like no good confluences here. We're just basically chopping. So once we end up coming down a little bit right here, we end up coming up. Now actually, another thing I had were these hourly. On NQ, we had a hourly unmitigated area, and then we also had a hourly unmitigated area up here. So one thing about today is market was favoring both of my sides. Like, it was giving me opportunities for both sides, I guess you could say. So that's one of the biggest reasons I was really iffy for today. But I'm gonna go ahead and explain now. Go to the 5 minute. So from 9 o'clock to like 9:50, I didn't find anything, which was when I was trying to see how market was reacting or what it was doing, right? So we make this move down, right? And then we come back up. Once we come back up, I go on, like, I'm scaling in and out of NQ and ES, and I see that we actually take out the highs, these 8:20 AM highs on ES, but we don't take them out on NQ. So once I see that, I'm like, okay, we have a 5 minute SMT. Let's see what happens, right? So we break 5 minute structure here, but we come down, we sweep. I didn't find any entries here, by the way, and either way, I don't trade this time. I trade around 9:40 to 9:45 to like 9:45 to like 10:10. I like getting my entries in by that time. If I don't, it's fine. It's okay for me to trade past that, but my cutoff time is 11 a.m. So yeah, this is way too early for me. So I'm just basically seeing what market wants to do, and on NQ we end up sweeping out those 4 hour lows that we had marked off, which were right here, right? Boom. As you can see, we sweep these out on NQ with this candle, and we don't ever get down there on ES. So we have a 5 minute SMT here, which I end up seeing, and I'm waiting again, right? We end up breaking structure to the upside, and I'm like, okay, looks like we're gonna come up for my London highs, and then we come right back down and just chop work basically. But on this last come down, we end up making a 15 minute SMT right here, because ES and NQ ES never got down to these lows, and then NQ did. So after that, I'm basically, trying to keep it textbook. Okay, we took out NQ's lows, but we didn't on ES, so I want to see maybe price move higher. But I never saw that. So after this, it's, what time is it? It's like 9:55, and we end up having news at 10 o'clock, which was another reason I had to wait and be patient today. So we make this huge move up, right, and then we come right back down. And I like the way we were looking on the 15 minute when we came up and we came right back down. And another thing is we made a 5-minute SMT with that move up, because we didn't take these highs out on NQ right here, but we did on ES, as you can see. So after that, I'm like, okay, now I'm pretty bearish, right? Because like just keeping it simple on the 15 minute, we have bearish order flow more than bullish, right? We're in a downtrend. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. Trying to stay patient, breathe, you know. And I see, okay, we break 5-minute structure here, and then after that 5-minute break of structure, well, not after, because in this one candle we end up breaking 5-minute structure and inverse it. On NQ we break 5-minute structure and then we inverse it with this second candle here. So I'm now bearish, right? I'm liking more bearish than bullish. So I see we have, so what do we have so far, right? We have a SMT, we have 5-minute break of structure, we have 5-minute inverse. Now the thing that was holding me back was this 15-minute SMT that we had. This 15-minute SMT was like my biggest thing that it was in the back of my head, right? Because it's a higher time frame than anything, right? So that's why I was super careful with it, and I had it with today, and I had to see an A+ setup, but I never found it. So we end up breaking here, and I don't find any inverses here. At this time, I'm now in like the 3-minute and 2-minute. In the 3-minute, we didn't even form anything, like any imbalances, which we did here, but I was off the charts by this time. So on the 1-minute, I was mostly in the 1-minute trying to see if we can get an inverse, and we end up coming down. We come back up, and I was almost gonna take it from here all the way down to these lows, but I didn't like how it was breaking my rules. Like there was no inverse here, and it was just not good entry, breaking my rules. Yeah, no thank you. So after that we come back up, right, and I'm like, okay, we're now back in premium. I would like to see if there is an inverse here, and we do get the inverse, but this candle was so deep that I was like, okay, well, I was like, let me not enter off of that. 20% in this one candle move down, right? If I entered off of that, the position would have looked like this, like super deep, right? Stop loss 19%. Like, yeah, no, I don't risk that much on a trade. So we end up coming back up into the inverse. I'm like, okay, what's like, we're just chopping basically, right? We're coming down, then we're coming back up, we're coming down, we're coming back up. So we come back down, and the only thing about this one is there was no inverse here. I was looking for an imbalance here, so we end up making this imbalance. But at this time, we had these things against us, right? I'm gonna show you guys right now. The things we had against us were this, ready? So we had a 5-minute break of structure here, and we also inversed this 5-minute bearish imbalance. So like I said earlier in the video, we had both sides being played out, because we had the 5-minute SMT to the downside, 5-minute inverse, right, and the 5-minute break structure. Now on the flip side, we had the 15-minute SMT to the upside, we had a 5-minute break of structure, 5-minute inverse, and yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just stay safe, right? And we end up dumping after I get off the charts because my cutoff time was at 11. We get a nice inverse. I mean, yeah, we get an inverse here, but I don't think I would have entered after that. But yeah, guys, another day, no trades. I didn't see any opportunity that I genuinely liked. So, you know, if you didn't trade today, if you did trade today and you lost or whatever it is, don't feel bad, bro. Like, today's PA was pretty nasty. But yeah, guys, like, if you don't trade, don't feel bad. Not every day is a trading day. Take it easy on yourself. This trading game is a marathon. It's not a sprint, you know. And we gotta just be chill. We gotta be chill. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey. And yeah, that's really it. Without being said, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, comment. My Instagram's in the description, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. And hopefully PA is better the last 2 days, and let's see if we can get a trade in. If we can, we can. Awesome. If we can't, we can't. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.